Yes, indeed. Thank you to the desk, and now we're going to get into Nuke. It's big starting on the CT side, Heroic on the T side, and yeah, second map coming up here with a big losing. Losing the first map, but in the worst way possible.
In the worst, most heartbreaking fashion possible. They had it. Went a little bit too far, not focused on getting the defuse in. They get the CT side though, so a chance to bounce back. Haven't been great in pistols in this tournament so far, but won both on Inferno. And it's just quiet from both teams. No one doing anything, no one being aggressive.
Where's Cop? Oh, never mind. I think that's our minimap up there. Being a little bit weird. Don't worry about it.
Lost your mind there for a moment?
I did lose my mind. I was like, why is he outside of the map? But he's not. Don't worry about it.
Well, this looks like it has to be some kind of a play with ramp and vents, it feels like. They're just waiting. I don't know what they're waiting for. No one's making any move to cause rotations to get information. This just feels like it's going to be a blind set piece.
Wow, look at Tizian though. That sneak up that could be huge. Now this is going to be the smoke all the way up for heaven, but I think that's just a little bit of a fake. They're going to be running back. Oh, actually, they push ramp, then they fall back, and Goppy's waiting in the vent. No one's going down there just yet. They're going to try and see if they can make their way in. Tabson picking up a kill on BlameF. Now 30 seconds left, and they're going to go straight for the bomb plant. Out towards Mini as well. Tizian is still sneaking in behind them, but the bomb planted there in Mini, if they can keep control of that, that's going to be very hard to defuse for the big side. Great kills happening. Freiburg coming in with a big double kill, and now that's going to be a 1 versus 3, and NATO Safex is not in a good position. He's going to be running in and instantly shot down. Taps him with a quad kill, and Big will pick up the pistol.
Yeah, that flank from Tizian was just such a huge part of the play. He only gets 1 kill, but that thins out the defense for the post plan, and also it makes it so awkward for Heroic to coordinate any kind of defensive hold of the bomb plant. Really nice work. He found the perfect timing for that flank. It was actually a Heroic player watching for that push the whole time, and just when the set piece comes in, that's when he makes his move. 1-0, another pistol in the favor of Big, but as I said, they won both on Inferno. They even converted the second round in the first half and the second half, and just still not able to close out the map.
Kind of a bit strange, because they got onto the bomb site with, you know, not losing too many players, really. It felt like things were going all right. But then they just couldn't land, I guess, all the shots. Now, down the vent pretty quickly without the bomb, but still, Stown is down here.
Oh, this is great. This is such a cool position to have, and obviously, the question is, do you coordinate the breaking of the windows so that he can actually sneak up into ramp room and find you a kill? Maybe it doesn't matter. Great shot from S-Tag with the scout. Said Dennis needed to have a good game. Rough start for him in this round. He spots the shoulder as well. Attack on a Tizian. Oh, this is going so well. Tapson has to pull it back. Even he's tagged very low, but they can't complete the kill until Freiburg makes his move. And there is so much ground gain for Heroic.
There really is. Santara's doing a fine job at bringing it back to a 3-on-3, but they're still low on health. And Stown has just been, he's been down here. He's been having maybe too good of a time.
That's the problem, is he doesn't know where to go. Any play he wants to make from here, whether it's opening a door, breaking a glass, they'll hear about it. So he hasn't been able to get involved despite the fact that having such incredible positioning. Now, certainly you think he's going to come up the vent with the team. Got B trying to hold on, but they're giving it time as NATO Safex rotates into lower with the bomb.
Yeah. This really is a crucial late game call coming out for, or late round call for Heroic. Because going in there, they would have run it to both big players. Going down to B instead. Ooh, Blame. Not sure why. Surely wait for the bomb plant.
It just seems so weird. They had Blame in such a good position, and they had Stown in such a good position for those whole rounds, but it feels like they didn't utilize those positions properly, not able to ever really coordinate a final game plan that would end up with those players having an impact.
Yeah, I completely agree, although I still think they'll probably win the round just because of the health that's left here on the big side. They don't have a kit either, so they have to be a little bit speedy to try and do this. Bit of a crossfire in case anyone tries to come through the window. Oh, NATO Safex, the timing here. And he's going to win the fight against Tizian, and Goppy again, a bullet, and he's gone. It's going to be Stown to take him down. So they're going to win the round. Team ace as well there for Heroic, but still, that probably could have been a much cleaner.
Yeah, it still felt a little disconnected, but it gets the job done. Fair
we
play
can't complain,
to
can we?
Yeah, no, not at all. Great shot from S-Tag to open things up, but also the tags to follow upon that. The player in Mini and even Tabson, who eventually finishes him off. It's just, I think, hard to recover from that situation if you're big. Now they're forced into the buy. Scout on Tabson, and 2 Deagles, 2 5.7s.
Yeah, Scout out it. Ooh. Now that's the kind of shot that, you know, we like to see if it hits. Wall goes up. And they're going to be making their way down, or at least towards Secret. Freiburg, and the rest of the team is on the other side.
Xanterra's just got to fall away. Tapson is rotating over with the scout, but the Molotov negates his position. And how aggressively do they want to attack? And actually, there's Aztec, knows where the scout is now. He's going to cross back over, giving Tapson a couple chances. Molotov still going to keep him at bay, but Heroic have not chosen a final destination just yet. Freiburg still in Secret. Heroic have complete control of the map, and the nice thing is with over a minute, the fact that they haven't tried to aggress on the bomb site, they can go anywhere they want. So Big at the moment is just like, they have no idea where to rotate.
Which, let's be honest, that is the trouble of playing Nuke if you're not a team that really sort of enjoys playing Nuke. When you're on that CT side, it's not so much winning an early fight, because most people can win a fight in, let's say, Squeak Door or Hut or something when there's like a confined space. But the problem is when you lose... Ooh, nice shot. When you lose one of those positions, then somebody has to rotate to cover what's been lost, and a lot of the time people just don't know how to do that. They're not sure who's meant to be covering this new gap that's open in the defense. Bomb goes down, and I think so will Big in this round. Not much of a chance.
No, but they are saving the weapons. So not just throwing them away in some kind of pointless retake. Gonna keep them into the next round, see if maybe this time Taps can land a couple of those early shots. Maybe Xanterra's with the Deagle. So it's going to be 2-1, and we are going to get a quick pause as the next round begins. Heroic with a chance to close this out now after that Inferno victory. This is their map pick as well, so you'd feel like they have a solid chance at actually just eliminating Big right here, right now.
Yeah, that, I mean, I think that would be kind of disastrous for Big, if I'm being honest. Clearly not what they're looking for.
No, I mean, this was the bright spot of their year last year, as Alex said on the desk.
Yes.
That run at Cologne, and outside of that one event, wasn't really anything to be too happy about as a Big fan. And everyone's been looking forward to having them back in Cologne.
Yeah, I really think there's a lot on the line for the organization to make it there. And they, I think, generally do really great work. Like there's so much fun content being produced around the big team, which is really awesome. I like to see those kind of things.
You like to see Lagia giving that massage? That's the man that you said you have a special secret relationship with, and here he is giving Gabi a massage. How does that make you feel?
Anything for Gabi. He's got a special place. I mean, Gabi for me is in there in my heart with, you know, Markelov's in there too. He's got a couple of people. You're still
really holding out for a Markelov comeback, aren't you?
I will never give up. No, it's not even the comeback. I just will never give up on Markelov, no matter what. He deserves it, you know.
Yeah.
He was like the simple of
his
1.6. Yeah. So, gotta get that. But yeah, I mean, if it works, why not? Why are you never giving me massages like this, Moses? I feel like that would be great.
I don't think my hands are powerful enough for you.
Yeah, that's the excuse?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm just saying.
You also have that, massage ball that you use on your back anyway, so you shouldn't need it. You should be all good to go.
All right. Skipping over that, I see. Trying to get out. Well, we had tech timeout, so, but it was cold period. I'm guessing somebody dropped or,
changing a headset out.
Okay, fair enough.
Yes.
You need to be able to hear what's going on in the game, or the coach does at least. So, so fair enough. We'll figure it out.
It's an interesting thing about the coaches. I don't know if this has changed or if it's different at ESL events, but I know a couple of the coaches have talked about it. It's really weird. The coaches don't actually have game sound.
Oh, really?
There's certain events where they just don't have game sound, and they said it's super like disconcerting to have to like follow the course of a game, but you can't hear gunfire and you can't hear nades. You just hear like silence and white noise.
Yeah, I feel like that would definitely confuse me.
Yeah.
Although maybe you actually, maybe if you tried to watch like a whole game without it, maybe you would notice all the sort of things that you didn't normally do.
Right.
Maybe that could be a thing. You know how they ended up with like padding on the ping pong bats back in the day?
How's that?
It's got some Japanese player who was like the worst in that division. He like basically put like padding on, and normally people were able to react to the sound cues of like, you know,
there's a timing on it going back.
And that's just built into everybody's head. So when you're the only player that then puts that on, that disrupts it. And now we just won that, like he became the best player just from having the lack of sound or like the sound thrown off.
Right.
So I'm not saying that you become the best by playing without sound. Why anyone say that? That's not the argument I'm making. I'm just saying.
You just wanted to talk about ping pong for a little bit.
I did. I learned some interesting facts somewhere.
That is a pretty cool fact. That'll be
It's one of those facts as well that I didn't even look up, so I could just be outright lying to everybody. But, you know.
You didn't actually research the facts that you put into the world.
People don't do that anymore. They're just like, oh, yeah, someone said that. Yeah, it probably sounds like a real thing.
There's going to be like 1,000 people spreading that story after this broadcast, and then, you know.
Good, let's go.
Yeah, you're just going to multiply across the whole world.
It'll never come back to me. People won't. They won't do the research to figure out where the error started. They'll just say, yeah, that's fine. There've been some really good myths like that in the past where people just made up stuff.
Just make things up in time.
It's not even close to true, is it?
You've done that a number of times, to me.
Nothing comes to mind, if I'm being honest.
Oh, you rat. What do you think of the other game, the Vitality Fnatic game? Vitality takes map 1 on Mirage in overtime?
In overtime, yeah. I heard a rumor that Saiwu had lost his mind in that game and was killing everybody.
Okay, is that another one of those unsubstantiated rumors? We can actually check that.
Yeah, I think we can, and he's way above on the scoreboard right now at the overall stats in the game. Like
yeah, he did go 33 and 20. That's pretty sick. He's just so good. And
yeah.
He's been so consistent. Pimp tweeted out the statistics he's had, I think, in like the last year of his play, and it's just like it's just a ridiculous amount. It almost looks like Cold Zera, like 2 years into his career, a year into his career, where you're just like, oh, this guy just immediately came to the pro level and just was positive, massive ratings every single time.
Like, we didn't know about him, and now he's the best.
Yep.
It's happened. It is, yeah, it's pretty cool when that happens. Freiburg looking really, the whole team, the heroic team, just bopping along, having a good time. And our observers were doing an amazing job showing us parts of Nuke, you know, checking out all the
parking lot, the swimming area.
Little signs, little trophies.
Would you go swimming next to a nuclear power plant?
Yeah, sure. I would.
Okay.
Next to a coal power plant? No. You know, a coal power plant, if it's about 100 times the radiation that a nuclear power plant does. So,
there we go.
Just pointing this out, I was just saying.
Have you researched into that one?
Yeah, actually.
Or are you just putting that one out into the world as well?
No, I actually did, because I got very interested in the whole topic. So,
okay.
But we'll leave it for another time, obviously. But yeah, sure.
Well, another time it'll have to be. Freeze time coming to an end, 2-1. Slight tech pause for Big to swap out a headset as they try and rebound into this game. No major investments outside of these weapons they brought in from the previous round.
You know, just to finish this off as well.
Okay.
There's like a little part of me that hopes that even if there was like something in the water that would give me like, you know, superpowers. So there's always that.
That's how the comic books would make you believe it, right?
Exactly. Now here we go, rush right into the A-bomb site. After a long timeout, that seems like such a brutal way to go. Just, you guys back in the game? All right, we're done. That's it.
I like it. I like it so much. Timeout, and you just go for a fast-paced hit. Catch them snoozing. They're probably, you know, coming out of this and a little lethargic, and on the T side, you get to dictate the pace, and this is an easy round. Barely any damage taken.
Yeah, knocked out. Those A rushers are actually really hard to stop, even if you know they're coming. But what does definitively stop them is when you start to have enough Molotovs. Yeah, that really makes a difference.
That's the issue. Priority number 1 on the CT side is establish your economy and get it going early and big. Like, pretty much never got that chance just by losing the second round. Like, the opportunity to get your economy and get those Molotovs out as early as possible is just over. So Heroic has a few more times if they want to go into it. They could just do that all over again because there are no Molotovs. Excuse me, I take that back. Tizian's playing, you know, a step ahead. He's gone for an SMG so he can have the Molotov, the nade, the smoke, the defuse kit. If he's playing in that upper bomb site, that Molotov going to be dropped over towards Hut, over towards Squeaky Door, and that could help any kind of fast pace.
Yeah, so and that's exactly what he's doing. So sacrifice on him. That's what it takes sometimes to try and make sure that you don't end up losing the round in a similar fashion. Blame it. Not just vandalizing the building, he's trying to make sure they can throw grenades in later. Oh, that's a bold move, and Freiburg was ready for it.
It's a very bold move, but there's a follow-up to this as well. Dennis outside, and if he plays it passively, can catch someone off guard later in the game. And this is much like the pistol round. Look how passive and just far back Heroic is playing on offense. They're so content to just have that opening kill. And this is going to be that nightmare scenario. I would imagine it's going to be similar to pistol round. Maybe not with the emphasis towards ramp, but just an upper bomb site set piece, maybe coming through mini. But the fact that they've waited so long, they're just letting Big use the grenades at whatever utility they bring into it, and they're going to have a huge advantage.
They have so many grenades still on the Heroic side. You're absolutely right. 45 seconds on the clock as they start to make their way outside. They're going to put up that wall. They're going to be Molotoving out secret. They've just Normally, if you do this early on, you could get grenaded through the smoke or something, but that's not going to happen. There's nothing to throw really on Big anymore. And they are walking their way through, slowly.
And Big has no intel of how many numbers. They know the downtown bomb site is available for the taking. They've actually rotated Xantares down here. You have Tizian and Gabi in the upper bomb site, and Dennis is in ramp room ready to respond. I think Xantares calling out footsteps, calling out information. He's going to try and hold on, but he's got Dennis to help out as well.
He's going to get a kill, but Dennis with the Molotov on top, he's going to be going down, and Xantares checked by Freiburg. Second kill in the round for him. And now Tizian, long range is definitely not where you want to use that gun. And now that leaves Gabi to save, we hope, that M4.
Not to make this into like a joke or anything like that, but I feel like every time we've been in Dennis's POV and like a Molotov is thrown his direction, he like tries to step through it.
Yeah, him and Dennis both. Maybe it's like a, you know, like a team thing.
Yeah, like a theory on how to play the game. Not panning out this time, although that Molotov did. I mean, you can understand why he wants to get aggressive, right? He still wants to be in the action to help out Xantares. So trying to be a proper teammate. Gabi gonna have a tough time saving.
Yeah.
Doesn't even get the chance. 4-1 for Heroic S-Tag with a double kill in the round. Now he's got over 10k, so does NATO Safix. And if you're Big, you gotta wait one more round before you can get guns and utility. So don't invest too much here, half buy. This was the start of it all. Freiburg catches a good timing of Tapson jumping up, trying to be aggressive on the box. And even providing the openings into that lower bomb site.
Yeah, really good round out of Freiburg. I think 3 kills and an assist as well on somebody else, so pretty active. And back to pistols yet again here for the Big side, who, again, could be eliminated on this map.
Yeah, we haven't even seen them. They've had what, one real gun round. They had the second round as well. That was countered by some of the weapons that Heroic bought, the Scout, the AKs as well. But for the most part, Big's been fighting with the diminished weapons and nades. This smoke is going to clear, and it looks like they almost want to get aggressive. There is another smoke on Tizian, if they want to try and time this. That is an information play. That is just Tapson firing into the smoke, looking to hear if there's going to be any kind of a reaction. And he got it.
Yeah, he definitely did. And Tizian, as you said, with another smoke down here. So if he gets the timing down right, looks like it's about to run out for that. He's going to put it up, but surely they... Oh, are they? Yeah, they might just wait for it. Looks like they're going to be walking through anyway. And with the Deagle, that is not going to be enough to stop it. Tabson down here. Door closed. They know exactly where he is. They don't even need to hurry. They're not under any pressure to try and run him down. Good shot, though, from Tabson. And some more backup is coming up. That's Xantares' second kill. The bomb is down. Oh, no. For Heroic, that suddenly spirals way out of control. They're going to be losing S-Tag as well. Xantares coming in with a huge triple kill. And now it's Blameth. Now in a 1 versus 2 with 24 seconds. And he could actually block off a little bit of a one side there. Does pick up the bomb and back down on the low ground. Oh, the grenade. That's going to be huge, isn't it? Takes care of Xantares, and Gabi now left. I think he's snuck through the smoke. Oh, he fires the gun right on top. That means at least Blameth knows where he is. The grenade does absolutely nothing. And Gabi does not have armor, so this fight is hugely favoring Blameth, and he's going to win it too. That is heart-wrenching yet again. For Big, that's a triple kill on Blame. So good on him, but at the end of the day, they should have won. They probably could have won that round, Big.
They absolutely should have. It was right when you said that Heroic did not have to rush. They could be patient, that they actually just got over-aggressive. Everyone focusing on Tapson with a P250 close to doors. That allows Xantares in this position, and unfortunately, the nade is a perfect counter, right? Xantares can't do anything about that, but Gabi in this fight, I mean, he had the advantage when Blame was below him. He might have missed his chance with the shot, but even when he tries to reposition, he disappears into the smoke, and then he loses all vision, all intel. And that's an easy 1 versus 1. Dennis gonna try and recover with the aggression, and NATO never expected that, and Dennis is gonna survive.
I think he hit S-Tag through the wall, though. Dennis, that is. Because it was Stavin trying to run him down, but...
It might have been. That's a good opening kill, though. Nice little piece of aggression.
Tiny bit of damage onto Tabson all the way outside. Not sure from what. But yeah, good opening for Big, which, let's be honest, they desperately need right now.
They need to capitalize on this, certainly. Freiburg lurking outside for the moment. He's got Tabson and Warehouse, who's just being patient, and Dennis to watch the cross with an AWP. So really no avenue for Freiburg to do much. He's going to have to rely on his teammates to make the point of contact, and that might not even help because Tabson's position is so strong and so difficult to clear out. This upper defense is looking very, very strong. Here comes Freiburg, and yeah, taken down immediately. Tizian's going to build upon that. Good kill from S-Tag, but how much more can you build upon? Low HP, you've got to this play. You've got to rely on this getting you a kill, and it's done just that.
And he's immediately down low with the bomb. He's just going to try and see if he can maybe get the bomb plant down. Yeah, I think he just needs to go for it really quickly. S-Tag going to get caught in transition. So now he's all on blame within 1 versus 3. And he's kind of stuck back here. I don't think... Oh, he's going to try and see if he can make it out. Sometimes that's an advantage. Sometimes it's definitely not. You could get completely smoked off from that doorway and just have no chance to even do anything. They do have a smoke, and they're going to put it towards the door. So now let's see if we get the right angle through. They're on the other side. Santeris has a kit, so there should be a pretty quick defuse here. And it's just a matter of guessing. He's not going to get the defuser, and that's the round going in favor of Big. There was no way to know that.
There was no, he just had to take the guess. It was that, or he had to wrap all the way around. Those were his two options. Play that smoke through the bomb, or if he had gotten aggressive early, could have gone to the other side. But either way, low percentage 1 versus 3. Great opening kill from Dennis. 0 kills up to that point. I really like the fact that Heroic, you can tell that why they picked this map. They've got some very cool moves across this map to get themselves out of tough situations. You would have liked a couple more kills because that would have opened up the playbook. It would have kept the economy low. But you can see there were 4 Molotovs brought into this round from the defensive side. So those fast tactics, if they wanted to go for some kind of an upper bomb site, very fast-paced hit, it wasn't going to work. But Freiburg changes his pace.
Yeah, he's out here so quick. Bit of a gap there from a defensive Molotov designed to stop those smokes. But Freiburg just flashes his way through, and he's going to be down. That's a very good grenade. Flashbang in return to try and see if they get a bit closer. Santeris, I was going to say, you might want to fall all the way back from that one.
He's going to be aware of the fact Tabson would have certainly called out that someone got lower, but behind the silo is Dennis. He's traded off. They still have to know that Xanter's the ramp player. Should be around somewhere. This bomb site's still under firm grip of Big. Freiburg sees one, calling that out as well, and he's got to cross over. No one invents just yet. But the flank coming in all the meanwhile.
And S-Tag goes down. Tabson should be getting that kill on Freiburg, no problem. That's pretty much it. Great defense here, nicely done. I like the idea of Tabson, you know, sort of going for the flank. That is, that should win you the round a lot of the time, I think.
Well, because Big ruined Heroic smoke wall outside, Freiburg had to run and jump across. So the information was always there to Tabson. He knows there's only one player in secret. Like, you don't have to worry about it too much. Like, it's not going to be some massive hit. You don't need to set up any crossfires. Just be mindful of the flank coming in. And obviously, he finds a good timing to make his move. But this is just a brilliant ult from Xanter's. Solid aim, headshot angles all around. Beautiful work. 5-3 in the favor of Heroic. But they've now lost 2 in a row. So Big starting to stabilize.
And their money is really starting to dwindle a bit. I mean, it's 0 on down already, and NATO also kind of low on health. So, that, you know, there's a chance that they could be forced into an eco situation eventually. I just want to buy anyway if they can, you know, keep it up, keep the pressure on Big. Some great damage early on against Santeris and Ramp, and also Dennis taking some. And still just occupying that lobby area. Trying to make sure that nobody from Big sneaks in. They've been aggressive in Yard a couple of times, so I'm guessing Heroic are a little bit paranoid about anyone trying to maybe do that again. Very late with the wall. That does stop the Molotov.
I think they're trying to pull attention away from the upper bomb site, trying to get someone to maybe drop down vents. Unfortunately, Dennis is gathering information inside the smoke. He's already peeked out. He knows Mini isn't going to be under attack. S-Tag is coming from behind. One player in the upper bomb site. Gabi's going to find that. Position behind the smoke, but 2 of his teammates have fallen. Now Tabson trying to make his move, and another audible being called. Oh, they're going to escape through ramp room. Everyone at the upper bomb site for Big. They are completely out of position. This is such a cool call from Heroic.
It really is. I think Dennis emptied his whole clip into Mini or towards the squeak door, and then he just got shot down from S-Tag, who was sneaking around out there. So yeah, it should be a save call, right? Like almost immediately.
That's what it feels like, because you just get so played across this map. You have no leg to stand on for the retake. And yeah, they're all going to back away. I mean, that's the best call you can make, I think, for Big, because your money's on the ropes as well. Your two players who have fallen are both sitting, you know, 2,500, 2,800. They're going to be able to buy in the next round. But what a cool call from Heroic. Freiburg leading the way. He's back. 10-6, 114 ADR.
Henry's going to be excited.
I think we're all excited to see Freiburg like this.
Yeah, you do want to get a taste of that, don't you?
We were laughing the other day about that game he had in DreamHack Cluj Napoca Major, when Freiburg just had like the one game where he just dropped like 40 kills on what is now the Astralis guys.
Yeah.
I think then they were their team TSM at that time.
I can't remember, but yeah,
team
probably.
Question mark something.
Yeah, it might have been question mark actually. It's too soon, Moses. That's still not funny.
That was like one of the most incredible individual performances I've seen.
It was so stupid because at that point it wasn't even a question about whether or not they were going to beat NiP. Of course they were going to beat NiP, and then actually that was like their major tournament to win.
And then
no
they
issues.
got wrecked.
And then Freiburg just like, no.
Yep, not today. Oh, stopping for the fight is Freiburg, and he actually somehow found the perfect angle. Tapson brought to about half HP. They pretty much exchange equal amounts of damage.
But look at where S-Tag is snuck into. This could get pretty spicy. Opening there, Tapson and Tizian going down, and the A defense just absolutely falls. Now Dennis in a lot of trouble, and he's going to be going down.
I would love to see how those opening kills just occurred. That was actually, I mean, you're right. That was a cool play from S-Tag. Hiding in the smoke, wait for it to clear and see if you get some kind of a sneaky kill. But the other ones, I mean, NATO Safix just literally walked out of hut.
Well, one of them was up in the rafters.
Yeah.
So maybe they're just looking straight up. They found Santaris. They could probably justify sending a couple of people to get him.
You definitely take this weapon away. Take it all away. You're already aggressive on the map. You have plenty of time. You got plenty of money, and you have to know that that's going to be the knockout punch for. Not entirely. They can still buy big with the losing bonus in their favor. It never got completely depleted, so quick to get back up.
Getting a little taste of Moses, the battle commander. Burn it all down.
Burn it all to the ground.
It's pretty ruthless.
7-3. And it just feels this map, Big not comfortable on it. So far. That's my impression.
They're not big on it.
Oh. It's not bad. It's still early in the day. I guess maybe you're not warmed up.
Yeah, that's the excuse, isn't it?
It's almost 2 o'clock.
It is almost.
Your jokes don't really hit their stride until like 4 p.m.
Yeah, that's true. Listen, I'm covered. You know, I've got 2 kids. I could be this way. Now it's just what I do.
Well, Big needs to figure something out, and they need to do it quickly. Down 4 rounds, and this is an elimination match for them. If they cannot come back on Nuke, if they cannot figure this out, they are eliminated.
The thing is, as much as I really, really want to believe that, but the idea of figuring out Nuke on the fly just seems like absolute madness to me. It seems like if you are not comfortable on Nuke, then it isn't like a problem you can improvise your way into.
Well, that's the thing, and if you can't feel like you can actually like figure it out strategically, this is where you just tell Xantares like, listen, it's FPL. Just play an FPL game, or you go to Tapson and just say it's an FPL game. Do your thing.
Like this.
Yeah, this is beautiful. They've really taken. Oh, I don't know how he's missed that. Freiburg, he does get into cover. How do they not know he's there? NATO Safix like didn't realize it for a moment, but the smoke, I think he was waiting to get around it. That's a big kill. That's the AWP. That's the most powerful weapon Big brought into it, and it doesn't give them the results they wanted.
I completely agree. It isn't what I would recommend, but yes, might as well just try and do something crazy, and they've somehow ended up in a 2-on-2. They've had a situation like this before where they didn't convert it into a win.
Yeah.
This one they really must, and are they gonna get caught there? It looks like they're making. Oh, nice shot from Tapson. I was gonna say he could have definitely got caught there. Now it's on Freiburg. Been playing very well. 1 versus 2 on the other side. There's gonna be a little bit here. Oh, made a bit of noise, jumping up. He's going to cancel that. Maybe try and use it to his advantage instead. Hiding down here. They don't have any kind of a Molotov, but they do have a couple of smokes here. And they're right on top of him. Freiburg, is he going to get the chance? There's the first kill. Doesn't know where the second player is, but he's also on top, and he nearly gets the headshot. Instead, Tapson with the double. And he's going to have enough time for the defuse as well. That's big finding a 4th round.
Oh, Freiburg just could not find the second player. Yeah, I don't know if maybe that sound cue was intentional, trying to fake him out. He at least got the first person to go investigate beyond the silo. Might have just been an improv based on a mistake, but a very, very nice round from Big. I mean, saving everything. They lost the AWP, and they just had like an impromptu stack and crossfire in mini. It was so difficult for Heroic to get out of that. They had one player behind them at the box outside, one player close to vents, and one player at the entrance to hut with the SMG, and all of them just doing work. So a 4th round for Big. They keep themselves alive. They needed that win so badly.
They're so far from out of the woods, but yeah, they absolutely did it. Again, Stown very quick, taking almost no damage down the vent. And if you're a really experienced Nuke team, you have like a way to deal with this. It doesn't feel like Big have had that so far, though. They're going to win the fight against Freiburg, and that was Tabson hiding in an obscure spot outside.
So no one is actually downstairs.
Yeah.
The last time we saw Stown make this play, he did absolutely nothing until his teammate was basically in the lower bomb site. With Freiburg going down, they absolutely must have Stown create something for you. He cannot just sit in the window room. He needs to help them get places. He needs to open up an option for them. Tabson's still being aggressive. I think this is exactly what they've done. Just unleash the ability of your star players, and Tabson has delivered with 3 kills outside here, standing his ground.
Oh.
That's frustrating.
Yeah, you wait around for a long time. If he could have got that kill and they get the bomb plant down, it's still a 2-on-4, but maybe something could work out. Now, definitely not.
Economic damage on the cards. Plant would be super nice. Ooh, inside of the smoke, and Dennis, he has the AWP, so doesn't take the shot. Ooh, and he misses his chance. There's more coming. That's 2 kills, now a 1 versus 3, and you can see he knows he just has to stay aggressive, trying to find one more kill before the rest of the team arrives, but they were already there. And Dennis just finishes it off anyways. So 5th round for the defense.
By the way, the follow-up double kill for Tabs, and this one is just like again really aggressive, and that's actually an amazing job. But this, he's in so much trouble when that smoke is fading, and I think for that reason, both Blameth and S-Tag, they're just gonna be like surely no one is like standing in the smoke when it fades out of the yard. That doesn't even make any sense.
You don't see that kind of a play from the defense often. You used to see it all the time on Nuke. Person who comes to mind for me is Rain. Remember when Nuke had those like little poles out in front of the garage?
Yeah.
Like, Rain loved playing around those.
Snacks, way back in the day.
That is rolling back the years.
A little bit.
He was a bit of a freak on this map.
Yeah, he really was. Obviously, the OG of playing Garage on Nuke is Get Right.
Yes.
And Fetish. Orb. Now we're really rolling it back.
Yeah, you're getting real obscure.
Fetish had some games with just like 40 kills in one half for some reason. And he wasn't opening it in on any of the map, but somehow Nuke, that was it.
That was his map.
It's really weird.
Ooh, Dennis. I don't know if this has maybe been a game plan that Heroic has come into this with, but they've been so cautious of aggression. Like, Tabson and Freiburg have had like their little chess match outside of when they're getting aggressive, who's winning that battle. And now Heroic has seen some aggression a number of times from ramp room, and just, it's crazy how passive and quiet they're being even at the early stages. This is a mid-round, very, very coordinated lobby crunch.
If they
Dixie's nothing.
If they get this kill, oh, he almost does it. If he could have got Goppy and fallen back, that would have been it. But now it gets real weird, because not only did they lose the early frag, but they know they've been red. They know, well, that's it. They have to pretty much end up down secret, and they should be able to rotate here big to at least have some kind of coverage.
It's only Xantares at the moment. Dennis just arrives, but last time he was in this position, it was Molotov, and everything is smoked out. Actually, Big has just established a wall here with these smokes. You cannot get past them. Good shot from Blameth. And that might open. They can go back up vents. They can go to the upper bomb site now. I think everyone but God B is the only one here, and he's low HP. Tabson's going to be coming from lobby, but do they have the time?
It could work out. 10 seconds. If they don't check it quick enough, that might just all fall down, but S-Tag will get him, and that will be the bomb plant now. Xantares and Dennis. Man, I was going to say, Dennis, just try and take the shot through the wall. Wow, he's even
taunting his dead body.
That's actually... Oh, no. Moses, what's he doing?
He's going beyond teabagging. He's gone into something that should have age restrictions on it.
Yeah, hide your kids. Hide your wife.
Earmuffs.
truly sobering moment at the end of the half.
It's taken all the intensity out of the match just by doing that. Dennis, one kill to hold on, gets the follow-up, and he should be safe. His team, oh no, maybe not. Freiburg on the hunt, he jumping around the corner, big kill for Freiburg at the end.
That actually, and that was the last like millisecond, wasn't it? Well, it's a weird feeling, isn't it? Because we've actually S-Tag is he's a really powerful player, and there's been like a fair few highlights of him, I think, throughout even these two maps. But that might just be his highlight now.
That's like, he's forever going to be known for that one.
He's made a strange brand for
himself. Where do you go from there?
Nowhere good.
Down the vents again. This time wheeling his way. Is he just gonna? Ooh, now he doesn't care about the noise. He's gonna make the big play.
He's tried it. Like this is the third time.
Yeah, but he's always gotten down there and then just stopped. Now there is a defender. Dennis, I think, realizes this has happened, and he's gonna call that the door is open. Ooh, oh my God!
Can he catch him? He turns around, Stown. How does he know? And now Santeris coming in from the other side, and Stown, he's gonna win the fight. I feel like that's justified. He tried that so many times. And this time he gets the opening, Tabson going down, and now it's a 5-on-3.
And it's really falling apart for Big. You can see it's just constant aggression. They don't really know how to rotate to defend these bomb sites. And even, I mean, Heroic's been able to go up and down those vents to really confuse this defense, and there's no way they've been able to recover. And now, because of being so uncomfortable, it just feels like they're outmatched individually because they just don't know where to look next.
Easy and waiting. With the AK, obviously, again, saving it for the next round, 15th, last of the half. They, could drop it over to Tabson. Makes a lot of sense. He's gonna do a good job there. Stown taken down. He's got 4 kills, but I feel like he's been playing this crazy role where he's had to sort of dive down the vents and trying, like, I think he's done a great job doing that, actually.
Well, I think he has done a great job of getting down there. As I said, the first couple times we saw it, though, it's like, where do you go from here? And it seemed like they didn't have a plan, so he kind of just turns into that, like, almost lurk where he can't create anything for his team, but if they create something, then he can be super effective in that position.
Yeah.
So he hasn't actually been involved, it feels, in some of like the actual battles itself.
Could even just be that the reason that hasn't worked as well as it normally would is because Big aren't actually reacting to some of these plays the way that they normally would.
Right.
So he's sort of like waiting, like, surely someone's going to be rotating back here at some point. It's like, no.
Nope. Not this time. 9-5, Heroic on the verge of having a phenomenal T-side, and it looks like they want to at least apply some early pressure with utility, get out some counter nades, that upper bomb site, but they don't need to push forward. Dennis with the op, defending the upper bomb site. Oh, he wants to get aggressive towards vents. Here's that play again, inside the smoke. Doors open when this smoke clears, that op is going to be so effective. No one's pounced on it. It's Blame F. He does get the player on top of Hut, and that's great trades. But Gob B still alive inside the bomb site. No reason to smoke off because you want Freiburg's help, but now he's dead.
Yeah, Tabson covering that yard outside. And now it's all on Native Safix. That smoke, at least making sure he can take one fight at a time, but only for a little while longer, and Santeris will take him down. That's going to be 9-6 in favor of Heroic at the end of the first half. Very, very tough second half coming up here for Big to try and stay in the tournament. It's coming up right after the break. And here we go with the second half now, coming up between Heroic and Big. We're on Nuke's second map. This is an elimination game, and right now it feels like Big might be eliminated, which honestly would be kind of upsetting, given again the history of the organization in this particular tournament, but also just, you know, it's home territory, the German organization.
I just want to see them prepared to make the switch. Like, I'm all for them coming in with a game plan that they obviously crafted and created, seeing if it can work on this T side, but they looked really uncomfortable on this map on their defense, and it wasn't until like the end when you started to see some guys, you know, get a little bit more loose and a little bit more individual, and I would like to see them early in this half, if they run into struggles, let Tabsen do whatever he wants. Let Xantares do whatever he wants. Rely on the skill to win you a game.
Well, here we go. A Molotov, a couple of flashbangs to set it up and trying to get everybody down the vent. That worked incredibly well. They're going to be very hard. Oh, no, he way overstepped them. I don't think he realized how many people were going to be there. And that's a bit of a free kill for them. Starone going to be taking down one kill as Tag manages to stay alive. And just in time for Freiburg to get there, they needed some of those kills or they needed to fall back. Now Tabsen long range. What a great player to have left. A couple of headshots, putting two people very close to death. And that bomb down for a while. Tabsen is happy to play this game all day. He's tagging up absolutely everybody. And now Goppy is there to help out. Tabsen probably just won this round. It's going to be S-Tag straight on the bomb. Not even going to try and fake it. He's holding it down.
No.
Oh, not again!
Oh no, that hurts so much. That's how the first half ended. The bomb blowing up, no one getting on the fuse, and Goppy, his bluff gets called. It's the kit. I think if that's a 10-second defuse, he's tapping it and he's going after the kill, but the kit.
I think Goppy had a similar moment on the A side, didn't he? Where he got faked.
That's possible.
Or was he the one doing the fake? No, he was the one doing the fake, I think.
Either way.
Regardless, that's heartbreaking.
Tabsen does absolutely everything. Holds them back for so long, does so much damage. And S-Tag just stone cold sticks it. They needed that pistol round. T-side now is going to get very, very sketchy, very grimy.
Ooh. Tagged up.
Oh my god, he gave him every chance to get that kill.
He really did. And now he's back in relative safety. Just a couple of kills. Krieg even picked up there on Tabsen, so they're pretty lethal.
Ooh, Freiburg sees that shadow.
Yeah,
he knows one's on the roof. He's calling it out, and he heard all the information as well. There's the drop. That should be a win for Freiburg, but it's not going to happen. Now Blame F is in some trouble. He gets dropped as well. Big have found an opening.
I feel like that's very silly. I mean, it definitely should have had that first kill. And I mean, maybe even a bit of an overextension for Blame If at the end.
I think the one nice thing we have at the moment, or Big has, or excuse me, Heroic has at the moment, S-Tag is pushed all the way into lobby. He's got all the information with this shotgun. They still have 3 players essentially in the upper bomb cell. NATO's going to drop in events right now, but it's a tough weapon to defend against. But all he needs is one kill.
He has an HE as well. If he gets the timing right, there's only 25 seconds. If he just can get the grenade down right, then actually the time that's left here is going to be a massive issue. You're right, it's not the best weapon, but he's trying it. Actually, that works remarkably well. Now he's looking back. 15 seconds on the clock. S-Tag there. The bomb is down, and I think that's that definitely is the round. I don't even think it. I know it, Moses.
It was, yeah. Congratulations.
I've done the math in my head.
Yeah, he really pulled it out. Xantares, he was under heaven, I think, that whole time. Another situation where it just felt like he could have come up. You know, there's a lot of ifs, obviously, but essentially great hold in the lower bomb site with the time running low. This is beautiful from NATO Safex. Look at just being tough to kill. Not even really committing to a fight. Just being difficult to find, staying alive for your teammate who just grabs you that one more frag. Beautiful work, and Big in some trouble.
Yeah, in a lot of trouble, right? That was a force-up after losing the pistol, in which they got 2 opening kills and really took almost no damage for it. And then they still could not convert it into a win. I don't know, you're not going to get many more better chances than that, probably.
No, likely not. Well, they pass the AUG back over to Xantares, who also has the utility. Oh, there's the smoke. Just spot it, that's gonna delay things, and basically all they can do is group up and just follow Xantares around and play the trade game. Hope he finds you a kill. You're essentially playing Gladiator at this point. Send Xantares somewhere, see if he can just win a fight. If not, you pick it up, see what happens next.
Is that called Gladiator?
We called it Gladiator.
Oh.
But usually, I mean, for it to be proper Gladiator, you just kind of stay and spawn and you send one person out at a time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's more of like a game you play when you're just absolutely destroying someone.
Now it makes a lot of sense to me. Do you think... Oh no. Freiburg there with the MP9. Unarmored targets coming through. This is the best... This is exactly the fight that Freiburg loves, isn't it?
Oh yeah, he was getting so happy. Now he's playing close up. Trying to do whatever they can. Yeah, he's going to get a couple more unarmed kills. He sees ones against the wall. Going to drop down. Wants that kill as well in the corner. Going for his third. He has a chance for an ace. There's 4, but Blamov steals it away. Which is fine. 12-6, Heroic, and a commanding lead.
Yeah, they are really, really far ahead at the moment. I always thought in 1.6 it was called like the Russian AK, when you have like one of them and you just, you know, keep picking it up.
Well, that's 2 different concepts, right? I think Gladiator is just kind of a cooler term.
Yeah, I mean, if you stay in spawn, then
it's Gladiator, but if you leave and you follow it around, it's the Russian AK?
Yeah, that's the real difference.
That's fair.
Nailed that down.
I like that we found the distinction.
Yeah. Discovering important truths about Counter-Strike. Oh, Blame. He's got the right idea. Yeah, they saw him, I think. Tabson knows. That Molotov, though... No, oh, maybe it was just a guess that he was on the other side? I'm so confused. Did he miss the Molotov?
No, I don't think he saw him. I think they're just Molotoving a standard position, making sure there's no aggression outside. I think actually Big could be in some trouble, especially considering 2 players for the bait and switch. The question is, how aggressive does S-Tag want to be? Pretty aggressive. He wants to take that fight. He wants to actually find it. The scoped weapons, headshot angles, and Tabson comes out on top. But a lot of information being gathered from this position.
Well, let's see how much they check. They are thinking about it. Dennis, though, walking right in front, and now up on the silo was Freiburg to help out. I was going to say Tabson surely getting the refrag there.
He still thinks he's behind the red box, and actually that Molotov going to keep him away. Great kills coming in from Heroic, and Big is just being stopped cold again. And you come outside, they know where he is now. What a shot! What a return! Get off the silo and get out of the servers, and tears this down as well.
It's actually... Oh, yeah, I guess the face on Tabson kind of says it all. That is so frustrating. You know where he is like half the round, but you just can't get rid of him.
The backup from Freiburg is so perfect.
It really is.
This is great. What teamwork, because Freiburg is getting into this position once S-Tag has fallen, helping out in a big way, and that's just a disgusting shot.
13-6. 3 rounds more for Heroic. And they get to move on to the tournament, whereas Big absolutely do not. But pistols being picked up now. And again, they just look so uncomfortable on Nuke. I really think that this game plan here, especially in the pick and ban stage, revolved around them just winning Inferno outright.
Yeah, they needed it. This just feels more and more like it's out of the reach. Way, way out of the reach for Big. 14-6.
Would they put it on Overpass, which actually might have been pretty good for Heroic as well?
Yeah, they talked about that on the desk, especially because, you know, Big being such a, you know, they've been such a big Inferno team.
Yes.
Or, I mean, not Inferno, excuse me, Dust 2, which was the other option between Overpass. They like, you know, that was kind of one of their home maps for some time. They were very, very good on it. Nuke, a different story. One last chance with this full buy, with all the utility as well on the offense. See what they can make of it.
Goppy finding the right decal there on the pavement. Takes a little bit of memory.
No, but they've got aggression again outside. And he's going to have so much information. If this is just a fake from Gabi, or if it's just one player, like, Blamef is going to find everything. There's just the first kill. He clears everything out, and there's through the smoke, through the flashbangs, an upper explosion that just falls flat.
Yeah, I don't think Stown could see anything, but it doesn't really matter. He just still got the double kill. Santara sneaking in, he's going to get shot down. Triple kill for Stown, and that's 15-6. Heroic, a single round away. And that was, I mean, I don't know.
They haven't got anything on this T side. They have been blanked.
Nipped. I don't know.
Okay, so he falls. He knows it's coming. Just a really nice play. Really smart play. Well, it's got to be 9 rounds in a row for Big if they want to force overtime and try and get us to a third map, but it's not looking likely. 21 kills for Blame F, 21 kills for Freiburg, both leading the way, 16 on NATO and S-Tag each. And just a new position of aggression. He's just like, you guys haven't been able to stop any aggression that we've put outside. And I'm going to try a completely different third aggressive positioning.
Yeah, he's there so quickly. Jumping down though, Freiburg will get dropped. Blame F walking through. Ooh, they're getting a bunch of good kills here. If he hadn't walked around the corner and meaning that probably would have been a double kill, I'd say leave him alone for now. There's no good reason to take this fight. The bomb is not even down yet. I mean, you win the round if you just play this 2 versus 4 defensively. So don't give them a chance to get this one back.
I don't think Heroic's even going to go for this. I think they want to just kind of set up to get some exits. Blame is going to rotate all the way around towards T lobby. Grab maybe 1 or 2. And S-Tag will be here. Obviously, if they could have capitalized on a mistake. But at this point, trying to take as many guns away. There's the kill. S-Tag's gone down in Mini. If he had just stayed alive a little bit longer, it might have been doable, but...
Ooh, doing a bit of damage. Actually, almost taking him down. But the round will go for Big. A 7th on the board, and... Wow. Really dodging a lot of bullets there. They need to win 8 more after this, Moses.
There's so much money. 10K on Sound and NATO Safex. Blamef has 13,000.
Rich.
Rich.
It's 8-round comeback into overtime. Do you believe it?
No.
You on board?
Not even a little bit. Stick a fork in it, it's done. Henry G, his favorite line.
What does that mean? Is that like a way of testing with it? Like, I guess that's like a...
Yeah, it's done. You're ready to eat.
All right. Fair enough. Setting up for the potential smoke out there, but no one throwing one. Instead, looks like they might want to try and focus a bit on ramp. S-Tag is there with the orb. So that could be tricky. And now they are going to set up for that yard wall. So Blamef might actually get to test his position now.
Yeah, they didn't see it last time. Oh, no. They kind of did. He did push through the smoke and come from behind, but...
Yeah, and they're also going to be faking it instead. Which if he peeks around the corner, he'll know.
Oh, how do they take this? Is he going to shoot at the first one? It's just the AWP to dry peek into S-Tag, and yeah, now he just sees it and he just falls away. Nade does decent damage.
He actually is very quick S-Tag with some of those kills. Because sometimes those sort of like, let's say, dead positions where you just scoped up for a long time, it's very hard to hit someone when they finally do show up, but it didn't even look like he was on the screen for like any amount of time at all. Well, this is not good. 45 seconds for Big to try and see if they can make it through, somehow extend their life for the tournament a little bit. Heroic just need another couple of kills and they will have made it through and defeated Big on 2 maps. It is looking very likely. 30 seconds. They're simply running down the clock a lot right now, and that has me worried. 25 seconds. They need to make a move. They need one huge entry, and it's going to be Goppy to give them a little bit there against Blamef, but still, they're running out of time, and no! That's Tabson dying way after the fact to that NATO Safex and Molotov. Now 10 seconds left, and they're just so confused Big here. There is no way to make this happen. They're going to be out as Heroic take them down 16-7 on Nuke. A very, very comfortable map for the Heroic lineup.
Yeah, they just got so sloppy towards the end. You could tell nobody actually wanted to be aggressive onto that bomb site, and it's unfortunate. Big is going to be eliminated. They needed that Inferno win because, as you can see, Nuke, never really a contest. And Freiburg, he does it again and again. Another elimination, another survival and deeper run into ESL 1 Cologne. We'll see how long it can last. We've got the boys at the desk ready and rearing to go to pick this one apart, so Alex, take it away.